Welcome to Becca's Intuitive Tarot. I hope you all are having a fantastic day wherever you are located here on the earth today. I hope everything is going well for you. Today's reading is going to be for Lilly and Jack Sullivan, the two missing little children from Nova Scotia, Canada. They've been missing since May 2nd, 2025. All right. All right, so today's reading is supposed to be, is this all a hoax? Did Malaya Brooks Murray come up with this whole fabricated lie? Are Lilly and Jack Sullivan still alive and well somewhere with the mother and the mother's family? As you can see, we got dismemberment that came out, okay? But I will put it back in the deck because I didn't say the question. So, is this all a hoax? I'm going to tell you we have justice. I am going to tell you that this reading is alleged. It is for entertainment purposes only. It is not fact. It is my thought. It is my opinion. The fact is that they have been missing since May 2nd of 2025. That is fact. Okay. Is this all a hoax? Has Malaya Brooks Murray, are the children, Lilly and Jack Sullivan, with their mother, safe and well? Justice, drugs, and poison. Travel. So someone who travels is involved. Is this all a hoax? Is Malaya Brooks Murray, is this all made up? Are Lilly and Jack Sullivan, we have secret. So we have the justice system, drugs, poison, travel, secret. Okay, so justice is law enforcement, okay? With drugs and poison, travel, secret. So I feel like with this, what I'm getting is that whatever may have happened to Lilly and Jack Sullivan, it is a secret. Who is holding this secret? Who is withholding the secret about Lilly and Jack Sullivan? Only bring out truthful information. We have female. Is withholding the secret. Wooded area is at the bottom of the deck, just so you know. We do have a grandparent card coming out. I'm just making sure that you can see that. Clarify justice. Why is justice here for the disappearance of Lilly and Jack Sullivan? Should actually go under like this. Sorry, it goes under, not over. And is justice here for the disappearance of Lilly and Jack Sullivan? Accomplice and a partner in crime. I've always gotten this. There's two people. Someone who travels as well. What's drugs and poison about? Water. Accident. What is travel about? What is travel about? Couple. With strangulation underneath. I think this couple represents their biological grandmother on their father's side. That's what I feel strongly, that this couple represents the grandmother that has been giving information to true crime channels, okay? Or through Facebook, okay? Yeah. And unfortunately, someone is in regret. About the secret. So I would look at, because this card reminds me of Daniel Martel. I feel there's three people, at least three people involved, because the last reading I did, it was for Daniel Martel. We got the lighthouse, and on that lighthouse card, it said watchful sentinel, okay? And a sentinel is someone who watches over and guards, okay? And under clarifying that card, underneath those cards was DNA evidence, okay? Evidence needing to be found, okay? BLOOD evidence, and watchful sentinel was clarifying those cards. So someone was cleaning up evidence, something that was, because the bathroom card came out too, something that was too clean. So for a career, someone could travel for a career. Or they may have to drive long distances or drive a certain amount of distance to get to their job or their career. Where did my card go? Yeah, we have natural disaster came out. Okay, well, we know there was a hurricane that went through there. We'll see if those cards come out. Yeah, this is a cover-up. They covered up, this accomplice, partner in crime, covered up something from the law enforcement for love, okay? The couple, this old couple, I believe is Lily and Jack's biological grandmother from the biological dad's side. Clarify traveling couple. Child. Came out with man-made disaster. So something that was made up by man. Happened by the hands of a human being. And didn't Daniel Martel say, go check the airports, go check the airports. They wanted airports checked. Clarify secret and female. Motel, hotel. Bottom of the deck, we have abuse and neglect. Clarify regret in wooded area. celebrity. The celebrity card has been coming out. I feel the celebrity card represents Daniel Martel, okay, because there are synchronicities with him and people that are in the limelight, all right? I feel like the celebrity card is referencing his stepchildren, okay? And he has been out in the limelight, right? He's been speaking to people. He's been on the news. Maybe more about... affair. Runaway at the bottom of the deck. And devil energy. And assassination. No, I don't feel like... no, I feel like this is speaking of Daniel Martel trying to assassinate Malaya's character. Okay? Because again, this is the story they gave. They were laying in bed. We have boat. This always comes out. And we have water. There's the abuse and neglect. Social media. Using social media to still... again, going over assassination. So using social media to assassinate someone's character. Okay? Facebook. So something on Facebook. Okay? You'll see what cards came out. Death, homicide, dismemberment, beach. I do strongly feel in the one reading I got when I was talking about how Daniel Martel supposedly said through Messenger or something something about the waterfalls, something over waterfalls and walks on the beach. And when I was talking about that, cards came out, and it was the secret rendezvous card with the person on a horse. I'll show you the cards that came out. I believe that was a hidden message to Malaya. I'll show you the exact cards that came out. Just give me a second and I will show you how they came out. It was this card. The cemetery card. This card was over here. Where's my cemetery card? Yeah, that's true. I'll show you how the cards exactly were when it came out in the reading. I gotta get one more card. So this is how it came out in the reading. And I was talking about it. Give me a second here. Someone's in denial, contradicting, refusal, dismissal, not facing reality. Someone doesn't want to face reality. It's the waterfall card is the card I'm looking for. So you have to see what I'm talking about in order for it to make sense. Ironically, underneath the waterfall was children. Okay, so we have, this is how the cards were when I was talking about it. When I was talking about the saying he had said about something over waterfalls and walks on the beach. And he said that's, Malaya would know what that meant. These are the cards that came out. Waterfall. Illusions, keeping things inside, not opening up, deception. Okay? Then we have rendezvous point, death, not alive. Horseback riding, evil human, dark thoughts, took action to commit a crime. Okay? I don't believe there's devil worship. Okay? But it says secret, it says meeting places, destiny unfolds, convergence. Okay? Cemetery was in the middle here. Okay? So we have death and cemetery in the middle. Okay? Cemetery nearby, their location, sacred land. Okay? Which I believe because they are indigenous and they are now a part of the same indigenous tribe that Malaya is, that wherever their bodies are located on this earth is now considered sacred land. Okay? Resting place, memory stones, and heartbreak place. Crime of passion, exes involved in the crime. Okay? Footprints, lost love and grief, memories of heartbreak, and it's on a beach. I believe that was a message to Malaya, like, hey, Malaya, you better communicate with me because you know I know what's going on. I feel something happened. An accident happened to those children. I don't feel like it was intentional. I don't feel like anyone intentionally tried to intentionally make those children. I feel something happened. And now it's a big secret. They covered it up to try to preserve their family. To preserve what was left of their family. Yeah, we keep getting hotel, motel, Airbnb, hospitality, comfortable stay, traveler's retreat. Someone travels here. So you need to look at whoever has a job where they travel, okay? Because I do strongly feel that there is another person involved other than just Malaya and Daniel. This evidence can be found in a hotel or resort, Airbnb. I'm also getting, like, I get strong, like, camping, okay? Campsites, school. Well, we know that's truth. Wasn't at school, missed school. Learning new info about the case. Evidence can be found at school. Teacher, someone failed a test. Classroom learning, knowledge acquisition. Was it a hoax in the sense of, does Daniel and Malaya know what happened to their children? Yeah. It was a hoax in that sense. Do I feel Daniel doesn't know anything about this? Absolutely not. And the thing that makes me even more confident in the fact that Daniel knows is that when you watch the news post, the post from the newsreel, where he asked people to lay off Malaya because it might affect his daughter Meadow, he says Meadow's name. When he's talking about Jack and Lilly, he doesn't speak about he doesn't say Jack and Lily's name. He refers to Jack and Lily as the children or the kids. But when he has real concern for his daughter, Meadow, he speaks Meadow's name. We have lake. Watch their emotions. They can be located near a lake or in a lake, hidden body of water. Check wells, stagnant or stagnant water, tranquil water reflections. Library near. I think someone's studying. Okay, was studying. They may have researched how to commit this crime. Someone's doing some research. Someone's collecting evidence. Okay. Again, same with the jackets. Why aren't the jackets gone? It was raining that day, and the day, May 2nd, that they disappeared, it was raining outside. It was cold. Why aren't the jackets gone? A 6-year-old knows to put on a jacket when it's raining outside. We have desert, just deserts. Punishment should, it's a legal term, just deserts. Punishment should be proportionate to the severity of the crime committed. Treacherous or deceitful person. Red vehicle. So out of 2 kids, you're going to tell me both kids didn't put a jacket on? Both kids weren't smart enough to put a jacket on? You have some sort of news release press conference. Someone could be a vet, like a veteran. Older abandoned structures. Someone has PTSD. Nostalgia, memories, sentimental childhood reflection. The odds that 2 kids go missing are already high enough. Now you're going to tell me the odds of 2 kids not putting their jackets on? When it's cold and raining, and they've lived in that environment for 3 years, they would know that, hey, it's cold outside. It's not like they're coming from a totally different type of climate. They know the climate. They know that, especially if she was going to go to, if the whole scenario about her going to school, wanting to go to school, and may have gone to the road, she would have known she would have need, at that time of the year, she would have known she would have need her jacket, her backpack, her boots. So that scenario doesn't add up. That line does not add up. If she was smart enough to take the backpack, which was confirmed to be a play backpack, she would know to take her jacket. Phone records can give you more evidence. Evidence can be found at their place of employment, productive environment, creative zone, technology hub. Came out. Depression. Someone has depression, okay? The amusement park came out again, which we know is in that location. It's come out many, many times. Stuffed animals or prizes. Yeah, forest cabin. This always reminds me of where they live. Lives in a rural setting out in the country, off-grid living. Look for a generator, secluded retreat, cozy fireplace, remote getaway. And again, I feel like someone helped Daniel, and I feel like there's a third person involved with that watchful sentinel, with how the cards came out. Like someone was keeping a lookout. And that could be, that also could be talking about the RCMP. They could be really watching Daniel and Malea's moves, okay? And the people surrounding that property. Yeah, that's the truth. RCMP is really watching them. Yeah, something was, they know someone overseen something. Ocean wave, seaside, searching underwater. We know that they've done searches underwater. Ocean fishing, seaside town, lakeside town, accident at sea, ocean waves, living room. Okay. Family involved with the crime. Evidence can be found in the home. Comfortable space, family gathering. Something happened at home. And yes, this card says still alive, but as you've seen, it went like this. Casino, gambling. They took a gamble. Jackpot moments, betting and odds. School. Yeah. That's what happened here. With taking a gamble about the children possibly going to school. Okay? Wanting to go to school. Jackpot moments. Knowledge and acquisition. Failed the test. Takes huge risks. Alright, guys, yeah, we have heartbreak place, okay? Crime of passion. X is involved in the crime. Footprints. You guys need to watch Malaya. I'm going to pull some overall guidance for you guys today. You're more than welcome to apply the guidance to the reading. But this is guidance for you guys, okay? Lost love and grief. Memories of heartbreak. Yeah, someone sitting on evidence. Stop to take a rest. Guidance for the collective. Grace. Notice divine. Notice in. It says notice divine in audience. Grace is happening with you and through you. Notice any parts of your life that have been touched by blessings or where miracles have occurred. Partnership. Grow good relationships. Grow good relationships. Partners support one another, co-create, and problem solve together. Forging positive new partnerships is a potent way to unblock personal growth. Worth. You deserve goodness. You are worthy of love and blessings. It is your birthright. Regardless of your belief, grace, guidance, and gifts created just for you await your open heart. You guys can definitely believe what you want to believe. Definitely believe what you want to believe. And feel what you want to feel. That's okay. That's definitely okay. It's 100% okay. We all have our own beliefs. We all pick up our own energy in our own ways. We have power, and go for it. See, I think I know what's going on here, but power. Know your potential. You are a powerful being. Your thoughts, words, and actions have the ability to heal or harm. Respect this tremendous gift and use it wisely. Go for it. You are ready. If you are waiting for a sign to make a move, this is it. You are supported in taking the next steps towards your goal. Focus on positive outcomes. One more card for the collective, please. One more guidance card. That's a lot. Integration. Perspective. Stories. We have integration. Be true to the real you. When the real you is the same version that the rest of the world sees, you are living an integrated life, living in alignment with your values. Stories and insight. Question the narrative. Consider the stories that you believe about life, about yourself, or about others. Replace these stories with eternal truths. And insight. Bright ideas are coming. An epiphany often arrives when the mind is totally quiet. Give yourself a mental break to open up your imagination and allow brilliant ideas to emerge. And that's what I feel like is going on here, is that I feel we have perspective. So someone's trying to change someone's perspective. I'll just label it, say it this way. I feel that someone is trying to change someone else's perspective to make them think that that person is on their side. I feel like that's what's going on here. Consider the big picture. Step back and try to get a different view of your situation. Seeing things from a soul level will give you a clearer and higher perspective. I do think that's what's going on here. With this hoax thing. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it there. I think that's what's going on. I think someone's trying to change someone's perspective, in a sense. That's what I feel is going on. So you guys be your own leader of discernment, okay? Make sure you really pay attention to what's going on. And I'm not saying what this person is doing is a bad thing, because it's not. I see where this person's trying to get to, okay, what they're trying to do. And I could be totally wrong. I could absolutely 100% be totally wrong. And maybe that really is their true perspective. But that's not what I'm sensing. That's not what I'm feeling. So be your own leader of discernment, all right? Just know that everyone has the right to have their own thoughts, their own opinions, and their right to think about things their own way, right? We're not all robots. We're not all the same human being, okay? If we didn't all have our own thoughts and our opinions, the world would be a boring-ass place, okay? But again, just be your own leader of discernment when it comes to this, okay? I do believe this couple is representing, this card is representing this card here represents the biological grandmother from the father's side, the biological father's side. And not that that grandmother has done anything wrong. I just think her energy is now starting to come out in these readings because she's trying to bring awareness and keep Lilly and Jack Sullivan's names out there, okay? And she did give some information that shed quite a bit of light, okay, on the morning of May 2nd, okay? So I don't know if the biological grandmother has a husband or a partner, but that's who I feel this couple is representing. I don't feel like this is representing Malaya's family. I believe this is representing the biological grandmother from the biological father's side, okay? The biological father's mother. Not Daniel, but the biological father. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave it there. Yeah, we have balance is coming in, okay? Harmony happens. This is harmony can be restored, okay? Harmony can be restored. Harmony happens when you tend to and nurture all parts of your life. Nurture a healthy respect for your time, your boundaries, and your space. All right, you guys. I hope this gave you guys some insight, some more insight into this case. You can see the new energies that are coming out as this progresses along, as the case progresses along. You can see how, yeah, celebrate. Anytime a new person enters the scene, enters the equation, you're going to get more energies coming out in a reading. You're going to get more theories, more scenarios, more energetic stuff that comes out, okay, as more people start entering the energetic field surrounding the disappearance, okay? So again, I hope this gave you guys some clarity, gave you some more insight. I think I know what's going on here, and I could be totally wrong. I really could be totally wrong about this hoax thing, okay, but I think I may know, again, share the good vibes, celebrate life and just how far you have come in this journey. Find something to rejoice about and then let yourself do a happy dance. What I'm saying is just be your own leader of discernment, okay? Use your logical minds, okay? Just use your logical minds, all right? Or your spiritual minds, okay? We have both. We have logical and spiritual. We all have intuition. We're all born with it, all right? It's that gut feeling. It's like, have you ever been somewhere and it said, oh, you got like this weird feeling or like, oh, no, I shouldn't do that. And then you do it anyways and then it happens. Yeah, that's your intuition. We all have it. We're all born with it. But again, just be your own leader of discernment. And why I do these readings every day is to keep Lilly and Jack Sullivan's name out there, their picture out there, so their picture can be seen by as many people as possible, okay? So their story doesn't die, so they can be found, so people are aware of what's going on with them, That's why I do these readings every day, is to keep their name out there so it doesn't die down, so it doesn't go away. So, again, people keep looking for them. All right, y'all have a fantastic day. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.